Hi. So today I'm going to discuss about managerial process and its importance, which can be found in Unit 6. And it will also cover history, need of management, meaning of management process, definition of management process, function of management, element of management process, and its importance. So first, let's take a look at its history. We can see in this timeline that since 5000 BC or before Christ, it already started that kind of organized managerial abilities. We can see here that management thoughts is an evolutionary concept. New theories and principles were suggested along with new development in the business field. In 5000 BC, agricultural revolution started. These agricultural civilization existed in India, China, and Egypt. As a matter of fact, according to Peter Drucker, these irrigation civilizations were not only one of the great ages of technology, but it represented almost mankind's most productive age of social and political innovation. Moving on to 4000 BC, the Egyptians were also aware of the importance of planning, organization, and controlling. The huge pyramid of Egypt stands as a testimony to their managerial and organizational abilities of the ancient Egyptian civilization. Their superior and advanced managerial abilities were also seen in the Greek civilization. We can identify the scientific method in the famous Socratic discourse and the Romans' vast empire extending from Britain in the west to Syria in the east. And in 2000 BC, the study of administration of the cities of Mohenjo-daro and Harappa of the ancient Aryans were also proof of their managerial abilities. Therefore, Buddha's order and the Sangha in 530 BC provided evidences about the use of the principles of management. During the 13th and 14th century or AD, the large trading houses of Italy needed a means of keeping records of their business transactions. To satisfy their needs, Luca Pacioli published a treaty in 1494 describing the double entry system of bookkeeping for the first time. So we can see from 5000 BC until the present time, the managerial thinking skills of people had really developed and took place. Management thinkers from the fields such as economics, psychology, sociology, and mathematics had made their contribution in the evolution of management thought. The next topic that this unit covers is the needs of management. They say that no management, no business. And it is true. Survival of a business unit in the present competitive world is possible only through efficient and competent management. So here are the needs of management. First is direction, coordination, and control of group efforts. In a business, many people work together and they need proper direction and guidance for raising their efficiency. Therefore, management is needed for planning business activities, for guiding employees in the right direction, and for coordinating their efforts in order for them to achieve the most favorable result. The next need of management is orderly achievement of business objectives. Efficient management is needed in order to achieve the objectives of business in an orderly manner. The third need of management is performance of basic managerial functions such as planning, organizing, coordinating, and controlling. Management is needed as these functions are performed through the management process. The fourth need is effective communication at all levels. Management is needed for effective communication within and outside the organization. The fifth need is motivation of employees. Management is needed for motivating employees and also for coordinating their efforts so that at the end they are going to achieve the business objectives quickly. The last need is success and stability of business and enterprise. Efficient management is needed for success, stability, and prosperity of the business. Modern business is highly competitive and needs efficient and capable management for survival and growth. Management is needed as it occupies a unique position in the smooth functioning of a business unit. This suggests the need of efficient management of business enterprises. 6.3 and 6.4 will help us understand the meaning or definition of management process. But before we move on to management process, let us first understand the meaning of management as it involves planning, organizing, coordinating, controlling. It has a distinct process in order to achieve well-defined goals. To sum it up, management process is planning, organizing, leading, motivating, and controlling of resources and human efforts in an orderly manner for achieving specific objectives. This definition was taken from D. E. McFarland, who says management is the distinct process by which the managers create, direct, maintain, and operate purposive organization through systematic and coordinated and cooperative human efforts. Another one from Gemp R. Terry, he says that management is a distinct process consisting of planning, organizing, acting, and controlling performed to determine and accomplish objectives by the use of people and other resources. We can see common elements here, such as the functions of management, the skills. It also involves resources, human efforts, well defined goals or specific objectives through coordination. In order for the management to achieve its objective, the elements in the management process are the basic functions of management. These functions constitute the management process in practice. And here are those functions: planning, organizing, directing, controlling, motivating, coordinating, staffing, and communicating. Management process is in fact management in practice. This process suggests what a manager is supposed to do or the basic functions that he has to perform while managing the job assigned to him. It all starts from the inputs. We can see that the inputs all begin with M. There are actually six M's, such as men or human resource, money, materials, machines, methods, and market. After doing all this management process, then hopefully it produces an output and with the end result of um, successfully achieving the objectives. Let's take a closer look at the elements that were mentioned in the model a while ago. First is planning. Planning is the primary function of management because it is the starting point of management process as it helps to visualize the future problems and keeps management ready with possible solution. The second one is organizing. Organizing is next to planning. It brings the resources such as man, materials, machine, and others together and use them properly for achieving the objectives. It provides suitable administrative structure and facilitates execution of proposed plan. The third one is staffing. It refers to manpower required for the execution of a business plan. Staffing as managerial function involves recruitment, selection, appraisal, remuneration, and development of managerial personnel. Manpower is the most important asset of a business unit. They say that right man for the right job is the basic principle in staffing. The fourth element is directing. It deals with guiding and instructing people to do the work in the right manner, as it involves communicating, leading, and motivating. Leadership is essential on the part of managers for achieving organizational objectives. The fifth element is coordinating. Effective coordination and also integration of activities of different departments are essential for orderly working of an organization. Coordination is rightly treated as the essence of management. It gives one clear cut direction to the activities of individuals and departments. It also avoids misdirection and waste and brings unity of action in the organization. The next one is controlling. It is necessary in the case of individuals and departments so as to avoid wrong actions and activities. It involves three broad aspects, such as establishing standards of performance, measuring work in progress, and interpreting results achieved, and making corrective actions if necessary. It is rightly treated as the soul of management process. The next one is motivation. It encourages people to take more interest and initiative in the work assigned. Organizations prosper when the employees are motivated through special efforts, including provision of facilities and incentives. Motivation is actually inspiring and encouraging people to work more and contribute more to achieve organizational objectives. It is a psychological process of great significance. The last element, but definitely not the least, is communicating. Communication can be written or oral. It is necessary for the exchange of facts, opinions, ideas, and information between individuals and department. Managers should be good communicators. People think and act collectively through communication. Lastly, I'm going to enumerate the importance of managerial process. The first one is optimum utilization of resources, which leads to progress and prosperity of a business enterprise. Next is competitive strength. This enables an enterprise to develop and expand its assets and profit. Next is cordial industrial relation. It ensures better life and welfare to employees and raises their morale through suitable incentives. The fourth one, which was mentioned a while ago, is motivation of employees. It contributes for raising productivity and profitability of the enterprise. The fifth one is introduction of new techniques. It also brings useful technological development and innovations in the management business activities. The sixth one is effective management. Society gets the benefits of efficient management in terms of industrial development. The seventh is expansion of business. Of course, there will be growth and diversification of a business unit. Next, brings stability and prosperity. We know that efficient management brings success, stability, and prosperity to a business enterprise. The ninth is management develops team spirit and raises overall efficiency of a business enterprise. Last is creates sound organization. A dynamic and progressive management guarantees development of sound organization which can face any situation, whether it's favorable or unfavorable, with ease and confidence.